in Lapu-Lapu City, but I didn't go live tonight because I was busy having an emergency C-section. Well, not me, but my wife. So I'm live in downtown Lapu-Lapu, and I'm using what they call load here. So I don't know how well this is going to carry on or how much I even have on my phone. So this will be a brief kind of live stream, but I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the experience. If anybody's curious, it was quite harrowing. So Lily's water broke this morning. We had a doctor's appointment scheduled for Friday, and on Friday the doctor canceled. We already had a doctor that went to Mindanao, so this doctor was new, and she canceled on us and rescheduled for Sunday, which is actually tomorrow. So we just thought everything's cool, whatever. And then this morning her water broke, and we called that doctor, and she said take her to the hospital. So we took her to the hospital and had a long day of doing the whole Philippines way of hospitals. We had nothing set up because the other one, and we were going to get it all set up with this new doctor, but the new doctor was busy. So we tried to get everything as best as we could on our own. And of course Lily was in labor, so she couldn't really do much, and I was the one doing everything, right, and rightly so. But I got it all done. But it was pretty harrowing. Like when you have a baby in the Philippines or any kind of hospital thing, and I know this from before because I lived here before, you have to buy everything. And unless you like have a private setup, which we would have had, but it seems like the house of cards just crashed on us. Like I got my debit card used in fraud in Japan. I think maybe it was like 4 weeks ago already. I don't really know. Time kind of flies by, but my debit card got lifted, and they were using it for fraudulent purposes. And then the doctor that we had all set up to do this, she ended up going to Mindanao, and it wasn't even going to be here. And then we had I mean, when it rains it pours, right? So we had I have a Philippine bank account, but we hadn't got the debit card yet. So we went to the bank the other day and we got the debit card, but their ATM that activates the card was down. So we thought, okay, we'll come back. Yes, hi. Hi.
This one is the form for newborn screening.
Okay.
You can have the schedule on Monday. You will go at the office, second floor.
Okay.
You just ask where is the office of the newborn screening. And then you will ask for the schedule for the baby.
Okay.
Don't lose that one.
So I just hold on to this for now. I don't do anything.
Just keep it. Tomorrow is Sunday. They're closed. So
Okay.
on Monday at 8 a.m. it will be open.
Okay.
Until 5 p.m.
Okay.
So be there in the morning on Monday.
In the morning on Monday.
Then bring this one.
Be where? Where do I go?
Newborn screening.
Is that here at the hospital here?
Yes, at the second floor.
Well, she's going to be in the hospital then, right?
Yeah, that's why you go there on Monday.
Right, but
At 8 a.m. Just bring this one and then just give them they will give you instruction.
okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, so I'm here right now at the hospital, maternity wing. I don't know if you can see that, but they were giving me some documents. So this is all live and just happened. I mean, literally just happened. We gave birth, and so it's pretty crazy. It's been pretty crazy. They sent me to first. They didn't have anesthesia, and since I'm in this emergency stuff, then I had to go buy anesthesia. So I hopped on a tricycle and I went to the trike guy, and of course he sent me to the wrong place, and he wouldn't negotiate price, having that whole battle with the trike in the middle of nowhere, because I really don't know this area at all. I don't know it at all. So I was at his mercy to take me to Mactan Doctors. Sorry, I'm trying to put this in my backpack. So I was at his mercy to take me to the right place, and he didn't. So then we had to go to the right place, and I got to Mactan Doctors, which is a private hospital, and they were out of stock of the medicine also. So from there, I guess coming back to this hospital was not a good fare for them, so nobody would take me back. And in the meantime, my wife's in emergency surgery and she needs this medicine, and I'm standing on the place negotiating and flagging a bunch of tricycle guys who wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. So I got pretty stressed out then, and just was trying to keep calm. Made it back here, and then the baby was already born. So that is the story of Philippines Extremes, and I'm literally right here at the hospital right now. Yes, beautiful, beautiful Christmas gift. But man, let me tell you, you don't want to be left in a lurch like I was in the Philippines and dealing with the hospital stuff without alternate sources of income, because it was pretty hairy. We had to negotiate everything. It was just crazy experience. But yeah, so this is the this is Lapu-Lapu City Hospital. It's a public hospital. We didn't plan to go to a public hospital, but that's just what ended up happening because of the circumstances. And well, what can we do about it, right? This is what we did. So yeah, I don't know if I can get this on. Yeah, so I don't know how long my load's gonna last, you guys, but I just wanted to kind of kill time and decompress, because this was a stressful sort of experience, very harrowing experience. Like just going, she needs anesthesia, right, to do the surgery, and there's a language barrier. Like they said they didn't have it, right? So I went all the way over. I went to three different pharmacies and 2 different hospitals besides this one. And was told they were out of stock, So I'm like, great, what am I going to do? She needs her anesthesia. So I come back here, and they're already operating on her. So they had anesthesia. So I'm like, what is going on, right? Hey, Jared, I meant to say thanks and Merry Christmas to you, too. But, so they told me I must go and get this anesthesia. So I went all around, hopping taxis, negotiating with trike drivers and everything else just to get this anesthesia, all in panic, like I need to get the anesthesia, right? And I get back here and they've already started the surgery and they have their own anesthesia. So I have no idea what that was all about. I have no idea why they sent me all around Timbuktu, Lapu-Lapu, Mactan, back to Cordova, and all around for anesthesia, and then they had anesthesia. So it was crazy, and I still don't understand it. And then when I got back here, they had me go to a different pharmacy, so I went to that pharmacy, and everything that they wanted at their own pharmacy that's right around the corner from here, they were out of everything. So I come back and I'm like, well, they're out of stock of this too. So they said, that's okay, we have it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Go get, but we have. So I'm not sure. It's definitely a bonus to be able to speak the language, because and even if I spoke the language, I wouldn't understand it. I mean, hey Elvis, thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, I don't get it. Like, go here, go there, go here, do this. She has to have it. She has to have it. And I go to multiple places, and then they are out of stock. I come back here, and they're already working on her with the medicine that they said they didn't have. So you tell me. I'm confused about it. I have no idea what just happened, but everything's. I guess it's okay. I mean, again, I'm at their mercy of whatever the heck they say, and I'm not sure. They said everything's okay, so I just have to assume it is, right? I don't know. So crazy, but it's a done deal now. Yeah. So that's just, and I'm just on load here. I don't know how much load I have on the phone. It probably won't last very long. I think I only put 500 pesos on it the other day. So I don't know how long that uses data for actual live stream. I imagine it's probably consuming a lot of data. But yeah. So pretty crazy. I'm totally like buzzed out from all the wackiness that occurred, and I don't even know how to articulate everything that occurred. A lot of crazy stuff happened, things that I don't understand, and then at the worst possible times, like I have a Philippine bank account, and we didn't get the card for it. And so we finally got the card on Thursday, and we picked it up at the bank, and she says, well, you're going to have to come back and activate the card at a PNB bank, because PNB, it has to be at a PNB bank, but right now our ATMs are offline. So you're going to have to come back. So we were going to do that on Friday, activate the card at a PNB bank, and with the new doctor, and the new doctor canceled and said come Sunday. So we're like, okay, we'll go activate the card on Sunday, right? No problem. I'm not thinking anything, right? It'll be fine. Famous last words, because her water breaks this morning. No card activation. So as she's in labor, we're in a taxi, and I'm like, bro, take me to PNB. I need to activate this card. So we get to the PNB where we got the bank account, and the sign is up still, and it says ATM's offline. So we're like, are you serious? I said, okay, is there another PNB bank here? And he said, there's one more on Lapu-Lapu. I said, take me to it, you know. So he takes me to that ATM, and it's offline too. So evidently PNB ATMs are out, either, you know, island-wide or nationwide. I have no idea. So I'm like, what the heck are we gonna do, right? So I had a significant amount of cash that I thought might be okay, you know, and I gave it all except for like a little bit, and next thing you know, they're sending me to get this 5,000 peso medicine, 6,000 peso medicine, 3,000 peso medicine, and lots and lots of various little things. Hi. So hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. And did we find a good doctor? I hope so. I don't know. I mean, we were just at the mercy of whatever they had. With our doctor canceling on us, or not really even canceling. She just went to Mindanao and didn't even tell us. So we finally got a new doctor, and on Friday, our appointment was pushed till Sunday. So we never even met that lady. We were going to meet her on Friday. So they outsourced here and got some random girl, which I just met. And she asked me, do you want me to take pictures of the baby? So she's the one that took the pictures of the baby, and that's the first interaction I had with her. So, I mean, it was a success. And she said that the mother and baby are stable. So, I guess she was okay, right? I mean, I don't know, bro. So, everything, all things work together for good, right? So I think that's what's up. But I bought another Coke. I know, don't drink Coke, but kiss my butt. You know, it's been a heck of a day. And ever since that last live stream where people getting on my case for drinking Coke, I've only drank one Coke, and I've been making my own calamansi juice religiously. But today I'm out and about, and there was no calamansi juice that I like because they put sucralose in all the local calamansis. So I bought a Coke that doesn't have sucralose in it. So, kiss my butt. That's just the way it is. But, yeah. Pretty crazy. So, like I said in my video and before, and I've been saying, make sure you have multiple sources of income and don't be stupid like me. Yeah, I know. I got these new teeth, and they don't stain. They're, what do you call it? Zirconium. So that they're, you know, like non-stain, blah blah blah, all this crap, you know. So zirconia crowns, and they don't decay. So I could suck on, you know, the worst. I could probably drink acid, and they would never even. Well, essentially, I am drinking acid, right? but yeah. So it's all good, I guess. All good. But my brand new teeth. I know, right? Man, and those were $13,000. If I didn't spend that money, imagine how much fun I would have had and just had my crappy teeth. But it's a good investment. They'll last for life, supposedly, as long as they take care of. Yeah, anyways, whatever. So, get me on a tangent and I'll go crazy with it. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So make sure you have multiple sources of income, and make sure that you activate your darn debit card in a prompt time. But seriously, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? You get the debit card, and they're like, "Oh, go! You gotta activate it here." You go out, and the ATMs are down. So they're like, "Okay, you gotta come back." So we go back, and the ATMs are down again. Who would have thought? You know, but we got it done, and I don't know what the total is yet, but I paid a hefty amount already. So, not natural birth, no. The baby was breech, so we were having to do a cesarean, and then all of a sudden today, her water broke, so it turned into not just a regular cesarean, but an emergency cesarean, which is more expensive. So, you know, what are you going to do? It was not natural. On time, I guess, 39 weeks, and some people have it at like 38 to 40, I guess. So on time, I guess. So, anyways, I wonder if I'll go down here and show you some Philippines nightlife. Saturday night in the Philippines. So let's see. It's pretty calm already, though. There's not very many people out and about. But so this is the emergency area right here, and it's pretty chill night for Saturday night. But it's got some trike drivers, and these guys won't take you anywhere unless it's like big bucks or something. The hospital that I needed to go to get the anesthesia is only 3 kilometers away, and nobody would take me. I had to beg and beg and beg, and then end up paying more just to get somebody to take me. So, and coming back, nobody would bring me back. Some dude on a motorcycle ended up talking to me, and he's like, "I'll give you a ride." So he gave me a ride, and I just slipped him some pesos. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta go with the flow sometimes. And I didn't even lose my cool. I felt like I was gonna lose it a few times. Especially riding on that dude's motorcycle on the way back. I was stressed out. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I didn't get the anesthesia. I don't know how I'm gonna, come up with this anesthesia that they wanted, because I went to like multiple different places, and we just didn't have it. They didn't have it. So I get back here and they're already working on it, and they're like, "Oh, we've got it." I'm like, "What? You just sent me around to turn me into a ball of stress, and then you have it? All right, cool, whatever. Lost in translation or something, I don't know, but it's a done deal." So, yeah. So that's downtown Lapu-Lapu City Hospital, and that's the story, everybody. So that's why I didn't go live, but now I'm live, so I did go live, and I think I'm going to sign off here. Just wanted to let everybody know, and thank you for all your support and everything that you do, and dropping comments and wishing me luck and everything. You guys are awesome, and YouTube has been a blessing to me, not for the financial aspect of it, but just from the relationships that I've made. I've made some great relationships on YouTube. I've met some fantastic people, online relationships and in person. I've met multiple people who have come to the Philippines, and it's been an amazing experience that has been enriching. I had to go buy the anesthesia. Hey, bro. So what happened was, since our doctor was unavailable, we didn't know where to go, and we went to, hey Martin, we didn't know where to go. So we went to this hospital, and they were out of stock of anesthesia. I forget the name of it, but they didn't have any. So they sent me over to another hospital that supposedly had it in stock, but they tried to call the other hospital, and the other hospital didn't answer the phone. But they said, no problem, they'll have it. So I got all the way over there after a huge headache to get there, and they did not have the anesthesia either. So I'm like, okay, no idea what to do. Took me forever to get back here, finally get back here, and they're already doing the C-section on her, and they had anesthesia. So your guess is as good as mine, man. I have no idea. I don't know how much it's all going to cost. I have shelled out over 40. Well, I put 40 down, and then I had to buy all this other stuff. So, I spent $4,500 on 3 different medicines. Then they sent me to another pharmacy, and I spent $3,000 more. I went to a different pharmacy, and I've been to 6 or 7 different pharmacies and spent multiple hundreds and thousands on the different medicines that they wanted. And so I'd say so far I've spent probably about 60, roughly, probably less than that, probably 55 to 60 so far, and that's not even everything. That was just a down payment for them to even see her. So somebody said here that they spent $110K 18 years ago. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know how much this is going to be, but they said that it definitely wouldn't be that much. they said maximum 80 to 100. So I think I probably owe another 30 because the medicine's not included in it. I don't know. So, and yeah, I mean, I probably will get that skin tax, but what are you gonna do, man? You know, you're at their mercy. So I don't know what to say about that or what to do about it. Nothing I can really do. You can kind of try to negotiate, I think, which I'll obviously try to do. But I don't know how fruitful that'll be. And thank you, Dan and Rochelle. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well over there in Canada. I'm in the ambulance's way, doing my live stream. Sorry about that, ambulance. So, thank you. I appreciate it. It is a beautiful, beautiful little boy, and it's a blessing. Definitely a blessing. So, it's a beautiful baby boy, Dan and Michelle, by the way. So, and Martin said congratulations. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well there. But yeah, I mean, none of this was the way that it was supposed to go. Obviously. It was crazy. It's been crazy. But what, I mean, literally, I know I said this before, but what am I going to do about it? Nothing. I just had to go with the flow. And regardless of all the miscommunications and all the weird happenings and the stressful stuff, just drop my can. I didn't lose my cool. And I probably would have lost my cool a few years back, so I kept my patience in check and my stress level down, and I give myself a B+, I guess. So that's what happened. So now I'm supposed to wait here, I guess, for another 2 hours because she's in recovery and she's kind of still groggy, I guess. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they put her under or what, you know. I'm at the mercy of the language barrier and I'm not really sure. So I'm trying to find a garbage can. So but they said she would be recovering for 2 more hours. So I gotta wait outside here until they wheel her to her room. And since this is not a private hospital, she's gonna share a room with 2 other moms, evidently. So that's what happened, fellas. That is what happened. So now the real life starts in the Philippines. Having a kid and integrating it and raising it as a mixed blood. You know, there's a lot of challenges that go along with that too, and advantages, I guess, but it just depends on the situation. So that's it in a nutshell. Quiet night in Lapu-Lapu City, and everybody that I met here has been super duper kind. People congratulating and asking questions, and you know, really pleasant. So I thought you said you were going to a private hospital. Yeah, well, I was gonna, but the doctor canceled on me, and all the other things that I said made it impossible for me to be able to go to a private hospital. So I was unable to go to a private hospital. Yeah, we were going to, but house of cards. So that's what happened. And you know, these dudes, I don't have the ability to moderate these jerks here that are going to be all poop and everything. So if that starts, I'm out of here. But yeah, it's just nothing worked out the way that I planned, but evidently it worked out, so that's all that matters. And like I said, you're at the mercy of it. You got to just go with the flow when these things happen. You know, you got to go with the flow. So let me see if I can block this fool. Yes, big life change. Okay, that dude's goner. Adios. So, hopefully that blocked him. But anyways, it's all good, man. I mean, you know, what do you really do? What do you do when everything falls apart? You just do what you can. And since I literally speak like just a speck of the language, and Lily, you guys, is so shy. Like, I cannot get her to even talk to people about these things as we've been going along. So I've been the one trying to juggle it all and at the mercy of mistranslations. Like, I had so many things wrong that I didn't realize that were wrong, you know? So having Lily be so timid and shy added to the difficulty of it. Hey man, I only had one Coke. Well, I had 2 Cokes. So, you know, and I had a Show Pow. I went to 7-Eleven and I got a Show Pow and a Coke. And then after the last trip to the pharmacy, I went and got another Coke. So I had 2 Cokes and a Show Pow. Show Pows are delicious. Delicious. Yeah. So that was up, man. That's what was up. So we are done with that. But everything is an experience, right? So I definitely experienced birth in the Philippines in a chaotic way, but so we'll see. I know the chaos is still to ensue. Yes, what a Christmas indeed, right? So it's all good, man. It's a blessing, and regardless of everything that has been difficult, it'll all work out, right? So it's all done. But I think that I'm going to be having a long, long night here. I don't know, you know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a taxi back to the apartment because nobody wants to take a fare unless it's to Cebu City. That's the problem that I have had with taxis here. When it's evening time, like say past 9 o'clock, nobody wants to go to Cordova. That is a huge hiccup. Nobody wants to go to Cordova after 9 p.m. because the logic behind it for them is that once they drop me off, there'll be no fare. There's a big, huge rat. I'm gonna see if I can get this dude. Oh, I missed it. Oh my goodness, there's a huge rat. Anyways, so I pretty much will be stuck here until taxis start rolling tomorrow, and I don't know what time that would be. 8 a.m. maybe. So I don't know what that alarm is. So yeah, that's what's up. I'll be here until dawn or later. Get your life Pocari Sweat. She's gonna need the electrolytes. I don't know what that is, but they had me buy a bunch of different type of stuff. I'm not sure if that was one of the things that they had me buy, but it was specifically for those kind of things like electrolytes and whatnot. 4 bottles of it, and I didn't catch the brand. I just, it's been so chaotic. I didn't pay attention. They just gave me lists of things, and I just kept going to and from, go, and buy this, buy that. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I got, but got a bunch of stuff for her. So, it's at the 7-Eleven like Gatorade. Probably once I get off of here, I'll go check that out. There is a 7-Eleven right around the corner from here, but they won't let me go in, so I wouldn't even be able to. Well, I could give it to the nurse, but yeah, after I sign off here in a few, I'll go. I'll go check that out. It's night here in the Philippines. Yes, indeed. It is definitely night in the Philippines. But normally I do a live stream at 10:30 p.m. and so it's 1 a.m. already. Goodness. So I got like 7 hours to just sit here. But why not? I'll get to see what comes out of the woodwork in Lapu-Lapu at the wee hours of the morning, huh? The wee hours of Lapu-Lapu on a Saturday night. They won't let me go in the delivery room, the operating room. Not the 7-Eleven. I can go in the 7-Eleven. 1 a.m. What you doing up so late, my brother? It's time for you to get your beauty sleep. 1 a.m. in Bohol. They call it the delivery room. So whatever that is, the delivery room, operating room, whatever they call it. I can't go in there. But watching Star Trek. So are you watching the old school Star Trek or Enterprise, Voyager, or which version? I used to love Voyager. I had the box set and everything. I thought Voyager was one of the best. That's the alarm for twins. Or am I homeless? Yeah, I'm homeless. Meg Gen. Is that the new one? See, I never had Next Gen. Okay, yeah. I've probably watched that series through twice, I think. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. That's what I dug about Voyagers, because they incorporated the Borg into it in a kind of clever way. And 7 of 9, that character, was fantastic. And she was a Borg that they changed into back to human, which was really cool just to watch her progression from human, or from Borg to human. I didn't like who she teamed up with in the end. I wasn't a huge fan of her boyfriend, but yeah, and she was hot. Yeah, it's great. I haven't watched any Star Trek, but I really loved it back in the day for sure. Captain Janeway, yes, she's awesome. She was good. But yeah, I had that Voyager box set, so I dug it. Voyager was cool. Why am I homeless? Well, I'm homeless because I have a addiction to donuts, and I eat so many donuts that I run out of room for my rent. So I can never pay my rent because I'm like Homer Simpson, and I eat just tons and tons of donuts. And then, that's all I eat, and so then I just do all kinds of walking so I don't get too fat. But I'm relatively fat as is, but the walking distributes the weight, a little bit better. Probably if I didn't eat so many donuts, then obviously I'd have a home and I wouldn't be as heavy as I am. Yeah, I'm working on changing it. I appreciate the support. Indeed. Well, I gotta, man, here they have something called Soko butternut donuts, and they are fantastic. So that's my go-to, is the Soko butternut, and it's this orange, I don't know, orange stuff. They roll the chocolate into this orange powder type stuff, and I eat that. I gotta delete this fool too. Sayonara, Mr. Music Man. So, yeah, I like the Soko butternuts. They're delicious. You like the ube donuts? Yeah, ube's grubbin'. I like ube. Ube donuts. French toast with extra cinnamon and fruits. Yeah, sounds delicious. I haven't had any like that style of breakfast for quite a while, but sounds tasty. Maple syrup, sounds delicious. But and this Lucanar fella needs to have a little respite. Sayonara, Lucanar. Lucanar. Is your wife's mom close by? Can she help? No. See, that's the thing about the dynamic between my wife and her family, is they're estranged from each other. Not because of anything like bad that happened, just that they never really bonded. So they don't call us, they don't talk to us. They've never, tried to get money from me like a lot of people say, which my ex, her family was constantly doing that. But yeah, no, the relationship is pretty much non-existent. They did come over for the when we did the wedding, but that was pretty much it. So a bigger apartment, not anytime soon, or not immediately, I should say. Actually the apartment next door to me became available, and they're renting it to another foreigner. So that should be interesting. And I could snag that one, but I think we're good for now. But eventually, yeah. And there's apartments closer to the Skeena, which is Bisayaffer Street, because we're pretty tucked back there. I've shown, that big field in the back. If I wanted to, I could spend another $1,500 a month and be in a 2-bedroom. So that's an option that I can capitalize on pretty much any time. So, but no, the apartment right now is still good. It's just a newborn, and we just got this little kind of crib thing will go right next to our bed. So for now, it's fine. It's good. Yeah. I'm surprised my load lasted this long. I wonder. There's no real way to look at it and see how much load I actually have, but that's cool. I didn't think that this would really work. I don't know how the signal's coming through, but yeah, I'm on like Globe, or either Smart or Globe. I'm not sure which. It's getting loud all of a sudden. I think they're delivering concrete. They do their construction at nighttime, they told me. Well, fantastic, fellas. I appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, I appreciate everybody's support. And it's been a great journey for us, and well, for me especially, you know, pass the time, meet great people. Signal's good? Oh, that's great. Make a series in your channel about the whole baby process. I didn't do any filming though. I was thinking about it, but man, I was just going. So mostly it would just be like, you know, spoken word kind of stuff as far as the baby process. And I don't know. I've looked at other people's kind of baby experience, and it doesn't really get that many views. But I'm probably give it a chance, a shot. Anyways, I'll do at least one video, see how it goes. Yeah. Well, there's nobody. I mean, I'm gonna stay here as much as I can, but we have things at the apartment that she needs, so I'm gonna have to make trips away, and I think she's only gonna be here like 2 days or something. So, and then, you know, I gotta go over to PNB and get my withdraw some fundage, which is going to be difficult because we opened the account in her name, but we'll figure it out. If I can get the card activated, just as long as the ATMs turn on. You know what? On the scooter thing, I think that I'm not going to do a scooter right away. My neighbor has one of those electric ones, $48K for it's like a 3 or 4 passenger kind of. It's almost, you know, not a tricycle, but I'm sure you've seen them. So $48K for it, and the charge lasts for 7 hours. So I don't want to ride in, you know, three on the scooter type deal like you see people do. But getting one of those would be ideal. So, and I'm not saying I'm getting it immediately, but I'm leaning towards getting one of those just so I don't have to cart around a baby on a scooter, you know. So I want to get one of those. I'm thinking about, anyways, getting one of those electric ones, and they sell them right in Cordoba. And I looked at the price and talked to my neighbor, and it's $48K for it. So seems like a better kind of option. So. But I agree, I need transportation, man. I definitely do. So. Okay, here we go with the weirdos coming out of the woodwork, the electronic work. So, yeah. All right, you guys, I'm gonna sign off now. I appreciate all the comments and everything. It's nice to talk to everybody and have a break and kind of get a reprieve and decompress. So I'm gonna sign off here, everybody, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of videos up in the next couple of days, and I don't know. We'll see. Your girlfriend wants a baby. Well, don't rush into anything, my brother. You know, of course she wants a baby. I mean, all girls want a baby, right? But be careful. Just go at your own pace there. And I mean, we didn't expect or anticipate to have a kid this fast. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. But you know, sometimes that's just the way the dice rolls. So if you don't, if you're not careful, you may just end up with that your girlfriend's wish coming true. So use caution, my man. Use caution. So, all right, everybody. I'm gonna sign off here. Touch base with the doc as they stick their heads out and see where I'm at with it, and just go from there. So everybody take care, and we will see you soon, and God bless everybody, and we'll talk to you later.